Hey, what's up guys, Sudu here, and today I'm going to be answering the questions from my 900 subscriber Q&A. Let's get into it. Hey! So I'm going to be answering the questions from my 900 subscriber Q&A, which was supposed to be my 800, but funny how we grow, hey. Also, quickly, I am so sorry I didn't upload last week. This video was supposed to come out then, but Premiere, which is the editing software I use, had a new update to go to another series and stuff, and there's been a few bugs with it, and I just wasn't able to get the video out. It just kept crashing, and when I finally could get it out, it literally jumbled everything around. It was just crazy, but I'm back to normal now, so yeah. Okay, let's ask some questions. Before we get into the video, make sure if you guys haven't yet that you guys subscribe. We're getting very close to 1,000 subscribers, and I got some huge stuff planned for when we do. YouTube's saying that 50% of you aren't subscribed, so what are you doing? Yeah, let's just get straight into it. Okay, I'll start off with some of the questions from my Instagram first. Make sure you guys haven't followed me there yet, that you go do that. I post some pretty cool stuff there. First question is from BCube356. He asked, which camera and equipment and editing apps do you use? Okay, so for my camera, I use the Nikon D5500. For my microphone, I use the blue Snowball Ice. Lighting, I've got like some ring light type thing. And then for editing, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. That stuff I've been using for quite a while now, and it's worked out really well. It's suited me so well so far, and I can make quite good videos with it. Next question is from Andrew Doe, and he asks, what do you think will happen to new cubes, magnet springs, etc.? By that, I am assuming that you mean cubes in the future. It's hard to say. Cubing is so unpredictable with how everything goes. But what I'm going to predict is that the future is going to be customizability. All the flagship cubes at the moment have custom magnets, springs, all that sort of stuff. And so my predictions are that in the future, everything's just going to be really customizable, and you're going to be able to get the exact stuff that you want, and it's going to be so unique to every other cube. Cubed Rice, I really like that name. Do you see cubing as a potential career in the future? Maybe if there's enough money in it. At the moment, I mean, cubing is popular, I guess, but it's not huge. If there was heaps of people going in it and there was like so much more money in cubing, then I'd say yeah, absolutely. Maybe, I really don't know. There just has to be more money in cubing, and that means more people participating in cubing. Gecko Cubing asks, do you have a favorite subscriber? Not really. I guess not really, I guess. I really like everyone subscribing. Acceleration, I think that's your name, asks, can I start a YouTube channel with just an iPhone 11? Yep. That's what I did for most of the year so far. I think it was like October, November last year that I switched to my phone from filming with a GoPro. And then it was only my 356M video that I released a couple of, like maybe 2 months ago, that I actually switched to a DSLR, which is the Nikon D5500. And my video still looks great. You can go back and look, and they still look great with the phone. Supernova Cuber says, you vs Jazza cubing to 1k subs. It's actually funny, we're both pretty close. I think he's had a bit of a burst recently, and he's a bit above me. But we're going to hit 1,000 within a couple of days of each other. He's definitely going to beat me, but that's going to be pretty good, because we're good friends, so that's going to be really cool to share that milestone together. Okay, and now time for the YouTube questions. So Man of Cube asks, are you going to get yourself monetized once you hit 1k? I probably will. That way I'll be able to buy more filming equipment, so I'll be able to buy a better camera, lighting, all that sort of stuff, and ultimately that will mean better videos for you guys. Lando Giving asks, do you have any tips for someone to start a YouTube channel? I don't know whether it will be a cubing channel or not, but just do what you want to, and just put all the effort that you can into your videos. You might start slow at the start, that's going to be natural, but just wait and be patient, and your time will come. TechNerd13 asks, what do you think makes a great YouTube channel and YouTuber? I think just someone that puts 100% effort and just loves what they're doing in their videos will see all the rewards and be rewarded for doing what they're doing. Cuba asks, what is your main goal for YouTube? Maybe just making content that people love and want to keep watching. If I can just make someone's day just a little bit better, then I'll be happy and my job will be complete. 3x3 by Arman asks, what computer do you have? I have the Microsoft Surface Laptop 3. I used to have the HP Pavilion X360, and that was really nice, but the cooling fan broke on that recently. So I got this computer and it's super nice. It's got a Ryzen 5 CPU and Vega 9 graphics card, so it's super good for editing and stuff like that, and I'm super happy with it. Another question from him is, why is your name Sudu? That's a really good question. Okay, so at the start, before I even made my channel, I was gonna be called MC Cuba, like, cause for my initials and stuff. But then I realized that there's so many of that, and it's just such a cliche name, like, just getting your initials and doing that. Then I was gonna be called Cubing, and like literally a day before I uploaded my first video, I'd already filmed my first video, I think, or maybe not. Like maybe just before I was about to film my first video, I was like, you know what? It just doesn't click. I don't really know. And then I just thought, because I learned Chinese at school and I really enjoy it, and I just thought, what is speed in Chinese? And it just happens to be Sudu. And so I was like, whoa, Sudu Cuba. That works so well. And so now my name is Sudu Cuba. And I'm pretty sure someone told me on Instagram once that in Malaysian or something, it means spoon. So I'm also Spoon Cuba. AMG Cubed asks, how did you start cubing? I started cubing on like Boxing Day 2018. I got a Scube and a 2x2 for Christmas, and I learned to solve the Scube the next day, and I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. I don't know why I learned to on the Scube. I don't like the facts that happened, but it did. And then I learned to solve the 2x2, and I was like, whoa, that was actually kind of easy. What about a 3x3? So lo and behold, I picked one up, looked up a tutorial, followed along, and whoa, I solved a 3x3. And well, the rest is history from there. And second question from him is, in your opinion, what is the best event? Probably 3x3. I know that sounds really generic, but it's just such a great event. It's got a combination of so many things, and it just goes for the perfect amount of time. And there's so much in 3x3, like algorithms and different stuff that you can do, that it's not in anything else. And it just works out really well, and it's such a really good event. IllusionCuber14, who is a great follower of the channel, if you guys haven't checked him out, I highly recommend you do. They've been around here for quite a while. Asked, what is your best backup main for 2x2 and 3x3? 3x3, probably the Volk Power M. That was my main before I got the 356M, and that is such a nice cube. In terms of 2x2, I don't think I actually have another 2x2. My main at the moment is the Volk 2, and I had the Tengen 2x2, but the torpedo piece on one of the pieces actually broke off, so that sucks. So I'm just waiting on getting another replacement part in, and that'll probably be my backup main. Second question is, how do you make your videos so well edited? I guess it's just the editing software that I use. It really helps and stuff. Thanks. MK Cubing asks, for your Q&A, what is your best event and what do you average on it? Me personally, I'm probably best at Pyraminx. I have a sub-oceanic record single, and I average about 6 or 7 seconds. I'm not actually that great, really, but I'm really trying, like, grinding it out at the moment and trying to get a lot better. MC Cubes asks, how do you build an audience? I guess just wait, make good videos, and the people will come. And then, how long have you been cubing? Probably about 1.5 years now. Aditya Narayan, I'm sorry if I got that name wrong, asks, all your cubing mains. So 2x2 is the Volk 2, 3x3 is the 356M, 4x4 is the Asu WRM, 5x5 is the MGC. I don't have a 6x6 or 7x7. And then for Pyraminx, I'm using the X-Man Bell, but as soon as it's available, I'm going to buy the X-Man Bell V2, and I'll probably main that. And then clock, I'm using the Lingao magnetic clock. And that's our last question. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you didn't get your questions in there, I'm so sorry. A lot of them were pretty much the same, and so I did my best to answer the biggest variety of questions. I'll be doing another one pretty soon as well, so don't worry about that. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and go follow me on Instagram. I'm getting pretty close to like 1,000 followers on there as well, and of course 1,000 subscribers here. I'll see you guys again with another video next week, which is going to be really cool. It's going to be with the MGC 5x5. And until then, happy cubing.